Service plan is also known as care plan in NPC. In this particular one, we are going to create a care plan or service plan. It would be a structured document that lays out his goals and the steps to get there. Service plans are especially common in organizations that have structured case management process, social service agencies, housing programs, workflow development organization. Let's build one. We will cover what a service plan is, how it connects to cases, its structure, and how to track progress over time. Then we will just create a plan together. A service plan or a case plan is a structured document that outlines goal, action steps, and timelines for a specific client. Think of it as a roadmap for a client's journey through your programs and support services. As you look at this slide, think of each row as answering a different question in the process. Service plan is the top level client roadmap. That is what you look at when you need define scope and target video. Goal is the outcome objective for the client. That is what you look at when you need clarifies expected change. Action step is the specific task under goal. That is what you look at when you need daily execution tracking. Status and due date is the progress and timing control. That is what you look at when you need timely follow through accountability. If you remember one thing from this slide, remember that each object has a specific job. Once that clicks, the rest of the module gets much easier. This comparison is really about choosing the cleaner operating model. On the left, static plan behavior usually looks like created once, rarely updated, weak accountability, and limited real-world usefulness. On the right, living plan behavior looks more like reviewed and updated frequently, clear owner and due dates, and direct support for case decision. If I were guiding a team, I would deliberately steer towards the right-hand pattern here because it creates a more stable process and cleaner records over time. This is the order I would use. First create plan linked to a case and the client. Next, define measurable goals, then break goals into action steps. After that, review and refresh progress cadence. The sequence matters because each step sets up the next one. When team skips around, that is when record get messy and reporting starts drifting away. Now let's look into the org. So I'm in Salesforce now. I will search for case plan. So I've got a care plan. Over here, let's look into this particular care plan. So to start with, we had a case. Now to this particular case, in the related list, we went ahead and added a care plan. So for the individual, Maria, we have a care plan. And for this particular care plan, it is in status proposed as of now. These are the benefits that Maria is going to get. Benefits are nothing but the services. So these are the three benefits that she is going to get. And once she enrolls, that becomes a delivery. And these are the goals which have been set up for Maria. So if I open any one of goals, So the goal is to access to 3 healthy meals per day, and then we can keep a track whether the goal has been met or not. So just to reiterate, we created a care plan. That care plan had benefits, and within benefit, we have the deliveries, and then we also have goals assigned to it so that we can keep a track of whether a goal has been completed or not. Now let's go through the summary of service plan or care plan. A service plan or care plan is a structured goal roadmap for a client linked to both their individual account and their case. The structure is hierarchical: plan, goals, action steps. It's a living document that gets updated throughout the client journey. Goal achievement data feeds into outcome management. Module 4 is complete. In Module 5, outcome management, we are going to zoom out from individual cases and look at how NPC helps you measure whether your programs are actually making the difference you say they are. That's the story you need to tell to funders, boards, and the communities see you there.